Hello, everyone. Welcome to this very first episode of Good Vibes with Franci. I am your host, Franci Sheshi, and I am very excited to have every one of you here present on this very first. You could be doing anything right now, to be honest, but if you've chosen to spend a few minutes with me, I am more than grateful for that. This podcast is all about positivity, finding those good clearer perspective, no matter where you're tuning in from today or what you're even doing. And without further ado, I'd like to get started with everything that's planned. Now, I know that we all have a very busy life, very busy routine and day. There are ups and downs in life, and that's how it's supposed to be, right? It's supposed to be active with everything that is going on in our lives. And sometimes it feels like it's just one thing after another one, or just another stress on top of another one. Am I right? Following that, in each episode, I'd like to do something with all of you. Life is a lot about what we focus on, what we give most important, and what we give priority to and give meaning to. So by following that, I want us that in each episode, I want us to take some time to rest and clear out our minds and take a moment to zoom in on the good and little things that makes us smile, laugh, or even just breathe a little easier and lighter. Because honestly, we could all use a bit more of that. Don't you all agree? Since this is our first time getting acquainted with one another, this is what's being planned for today's first episode. We're going to talk about why positivity even matters, how we can build it up in our lives, and a few practical tips that you can start using right away. Plus, I'll also share in the end a couple of my own experiences and moments that at the time didn't seem like much, like very important, but that actually those little tips has helped me a lot by being and staying positive until these very last moments. Now, let's jump into why positivity even matters. Now, you might have heard about a lot by everyone almost these specific sayings. Think positive, or even just look on the bright side. It's a common phrase, but what does it actually mean? Like for real. The power of positivity isn't just about ignoring challenges or pretending that everything's all right or perfect or that it's going according to our plans. It's about building resilience by being um, consistent in what we are doing and what we think that is the right thing for us. When we focus on the good things, we're giving ourselves a little boost, both emotionally and mentally at the same time. It is very healthy. That helps us through tough and difficult times. Studies that are going and are being applied to in our world even show that positivity can improve your health, boost your mood, and help you live longer and a better life. Now that's not a bad mindset shift, right? As I said before, I will be giving you some tips as well to cultivate positivity, because until now I was talking about why it is important and what it is positivity in itself. How do we build up positivity, especially when life feels, well, let's say less than positive? Here are a few tips, as I said, that I've tried myself, and let me tell you, they do make a whole lot of difference. So, firstly, practice gratitude daily, and it should be a routine for you. One of the simplest and yet most powerful ways to boost positivity is by practicing gratitude. Every morning or even evening, try writing down three at least things that you're grateful for. It could be anything, to be honest, maybe a friend who made you laugh, a cozy cup of coffee, going out for a run, for a walk, or just the fact that you woke up to a new day, to a new good day. Once you start, it's incredible how quickly your mindset can shift. Secondly, very important this one as well. Surround yourself with positivity and with people that give you positive thoughts and give you positive thoughts about yourself, right? So the people we are around, as I said, the music we listen to, the things we read, everything that we do, all of it shapes our mood and our healthy life at the same time. Try to build an environment that uplifts you, even if that means unfollowing accounts on social media that drain your energy. Find people and content that inspire you and bring you joy because let's be real. Meeting and interacting with people face to face is way better and way easier and way healthier for yourself than meeting them online. And thirdly, this one's huge, but as well not least from importance than the other ones, since it's the last one. Um, give positive self-talk to yourself daily, routinely. Make it your habit. We can be our own toughest critics, to be honest. And the things we say to ourselves is the most important thing that matters, no matter everything else. When you catch yourself thinking negatively, try flipping it around. For instance, instead of saying, I can do this, try saying this to yourself. This is tough, but I'll give it my best shot. I'll try my best. Small shifts like this can make a world of difference over time, or just a flip of time. As I said before, in the end of this amazing first episode, I'll try to give you some personal experiences and some story from myself. There was a time when I was just overwhelmed with work, stress, projects, and honestly, life like everyone else. It was a time of depressing moments. I remember sitting down one night feeling completely drained and depressed. And so I decided to try this gratitude thing. Everyone was talking about at the time. It was very popular. So I wrote down a few things I was grateful for. I wanted to achieve some milestones, some goals, and some dreams I had for myself. It felt silly and awkward at first, at the same time, but after a few days, I got comfortable with it. I noticed I wasn't feeling as weighed down as before. Focusing on those small positives made the big challenges feel, well, let's say, more manageable and more controllable. That little habit has stuck with me. It has become since then a routine to me, and it's something I come back to whenever I need it. So as we can as we wrap up this first episode, I'd like to thank all of you, everyone, first of all, that you've stayed this long for me. I hope you're feeling a little more inspired and maybe even a bit lighter and easier with yourself. Positivity isn't about pretending everything's perfect, isn't about feeling good for yourself today and that's just it. You're positive now. It's consistency and it's a routine that you need to keep following every day. It's about choosing to see the good when we can and building resilience for when things get tough now in the present, but also in the future. Thank you so much for joining me today on this first episode of Good Vibes with Franci. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe, comment down below whenever you whatever you feel like. You can comment, you can give your opinion. It's everything this podcast is about. It's about sharing your experiences, your opinions, your critics, your feedback as well. And also share it with a friend who also might need a little boost. And don't forget to come back for our next episode. Until then, keep smiling, stay positive, and just remember that you've got this. Catch you soon. Bye.